Hello, welcome to your DATA³ Toolkit number 3. This is your Data and AI Business Case Creator. Business cases can feel really tricky and really hard to do, and even harder to be credible in front of your stakeholders. The reason being that it's really hard to estimate the costs involved with a complex data and AI transformation where there are so many unknowns. And it's even harder to calculate the potential return for your organization in terms of the value. So it can feel really hard to create a really credible and meaningful and actionable business case. So that's why we've created this toolkit number 3, the Data and AI Business Case Creator. You can download it now, you can use it now, it's free, have a play with it. So let's walk through what you're going to get in your toolkit. Firstly, this toolkit is free, it's part of a suite of 18, and it's designed so that you can get things right first time and learn from all the mistakes and all of our experiences of working over the last 7 years across 200 plus projects for 80 plus businesses. This Data and AI Business Case Creator is designed to ensure you can make smart, quick, no-go decisions on data and AI projects. A great data and AI business case needs to consider all the costs, from setup costs to ongoing development to maintenance, from all your internal costs to external partner costs to vendor licenses. It can be really complex, so we need to consider all the right things. A great data and AI business case also needs to consider the potential return. And that could be in the form of cost savings through automation. It could be increasing business performance and increasing revenue, or it could be directly monetizing your data in new revenue streams. So what we've done is created in this toolkit a view that's going to help you go through the challenge, understand the context, calculate the cost, calculate the return, and calculate that return on investment at the end. So the challenge is that, there's so much information out there. There's so many barriers. Like, whilst everyone's very excited about AI in particular at the moment, it's really hard to secure funding because you often have to take a leap of faith, and it can be really hard to get a credible business case. So, for example, there's all sorts of tools out there, all sorts of new ideas, but what do you do first? And is it worth the cost? And what are you going to get in return? It can be really hard to get that over to your stakeholders. So the first thing we recommend is setting the context. Sell the dream outcome, set the vision, inspire people, and align it to your data and AI's wider strategy to show that it's all joined up. The next side of things is to fully consider all of the costs involved, and our toolkit is going to help you check that you've considered all the right things. Have you considered people costs, software cost, suppliers, training? You need to kind of work through all the right things. So we've given you a checklist here. Same for the return. We've given you a checklist for you to consider how you're going to increase revenue, whether there's any grants that could come into play, whether there's tax and partners and all different elements. And then we've got in here a kind of checklist for you to consider how you can calculate your return on investment over time as well. So we hope this kind of this chapter is just one of our 18-step DATA³ toolkit. It's going to help you to create a really simple business case right away for your business.